Rising Greats. I'm your host, King Crucial. I'm here with my co host today, King Chaos the Great.
Yo,
Yo. And today, we're going to watch the joint speech to Congress with President Trump. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And without further ado, let's get into this. Shout out to News 5 WCYB. I don't know where that is.
Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful?
All right. So, I don't know. It took Zelensky some a shutdown, some more backing from UK to really get right and want to talk about peace with Russia, right? That's what I got from that.
yeah, I mean, no matter what he said on camera off the top of his head when he got back to his team, they let him know how it really needed to go down. And so then they drafted a letter and he signed it.
Okay, so I came across a couple of notes. These what I wrote down, right? Trump, have you heard about this gold card?
I have definitely heard about the gold card passports.
What do
It
you think
makes a
about
lot
it?
of sense. It's a great idea.
Why do you think so?
It's revenue. If somebody can afford that much money to get the privilege of having access. Oh wait, yeah, the golden visa, not passport.
There you go.
Yeah, for them to have access to this wonderful country, I think it's a great idea, especially since he is specifically saying that the funds are going towards the national debt. It's always good to know where the money is coming from. It's even better to know where it's going towards.
Mhm. Solely agree with that, bro. And then on top of that, the reciprocal tariffs. What do you think about those?
I mean, I totally agree with them. For a long time, a lot of countries have been able to send whatever they want over here and profit greatly. And when it comes to the United States sending things to them, we get taxed just because. I mean, the tariffs against the United States have been astronomical for ages.
For every country. So yeah, whatever they tax us is what we're gonna tax them. I thought that's genius. Like
Right.
why it wasn't like that from the jump? I don't know.
Well, I mean, at one point in history, the majority of the government's income was through tariffs. So I totally feel like it's a great idea to start leaning back on that.
Back to the roots. Agreed. Trump took away open borders.
Should have been done.
Should have been done. They said in the last administration we needed legislation. Trump said all we needed was a new presidency, and he seemed to be right. So,
True.
did you see the clip about the young boy DJ becoming well, they made him named him an honorary Secret Service agent.
Oh yeah, I seen. I glimpsed at that. I came across my feed. I didn't see a whole lot of it, but I mean, from the gist that I seen, it sounds like a nice enough gesture. You know, what I'm
And I,
saying
was, I
somebody
thought it
being
was a pretty
with
dope gesture too. Like I don't look for bro to crack no cases or solve no crimes or stop no shooters or nothing, but
I mean, anybody with an honorary position, it's just to shit. What's it? Your boy, Big Diesel, honorary sheriff in multiple counties in our state.
Big Shaq, shout out to Shaq, man.
You feel me? So shit, honorary position still, I mean, gives them opportunity to influence people in a positive way, and it also is a way to shut up those haters that was, teasing them, bullying them, or whatnot. So I'm for it.
Yeah, I peeped that. That was kind of weird. I didn't understand that.
I'm ev- nothing makes sense these days. It's a lot of foolishness.
They reclaimed the Panama Canal.
I didn't see that.
Trump said he took that bitch back because it was in violation of previous president sold it to Panama for $1, and then I don't know. Trump just said they did something egregious to the treaty or to that agreement, and they sold it. He made the statement they sold it to Panama, not to China.
Mm. Well, you heard about this giant city made out of Chinese factories in Mexico?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that came across my radar recently. It's
What is it called?
supposedly I don't know what it's called, but it's a
I'm
large
about to find out.
yeah, it's a supposedly a large settlement of Chinese uh nationalists, and they are living and working in Mexico.
Hmm. I mean, from a Chinese standpoint, it's kind of smart, bro.
Right, but from an American standpoint, that's just another fishy move. A fishy move by Mexico and a fishy move by China.
Well, I gotta see. Mexico's engaging with China choices. National surprise off fiscal. Um, he said it's uh, he said it's a city in Mexico. Chinese factories.
Let me see if I can pull it.
Is it Mexicali?
It sounds familiar.
Chinese immigrants. Hold on. Factories. But yeah, On to the next, bro. Oh, okay. I see what it is. If you're looking for
And it's near the U.S. Mexico borders in Baja.
Monterey is considered the primary location with many Chinese companies setting up manufacturing plants and industrial parks like Office and Industrial Park, situated near the city. Due to its proximity to the U.S. markets and advantages offered by trade agreements like USMCA. Motherfucker smart, boy. Hey, one thing about it, two things for sure. China gonna make a way to get what they want, but
Yeah, yeah.
Mexico wasn't part of the BRICS agreement, was it?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, that's fishy. But yeah, that's definitely an interesting topic. So yeah, the DEI program officially ended. People will be hired upon merit, not gender, race, or any of that extra stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we are in a position as black people. Don't we make up like 40% of the country now? That doesn't sound like a minority to me.
No, only two genders.
And I've always been a huge fan of that situation. Now, the one thing I did hear is that the Democrats chose not to vote on allowing transgenders to fight in their non-natural sport category or whatever. How I don't know how they worded, but
Oh yeah,
yeah,
no men and women sports.
right,
Dems voted against that.
right. Well,
Well, if you
not
watch, if you watch the speech, man, like they didn't support literally anything Trump said. And a lot of
yeah.
what he said was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
It's gotten to the point where people are supporting their side beyond what is best for the people.
Trump withdrew from the World Health Organization,
He mentioned that his first term. So
which we stayed with him through the previous administrations for a
because
reason.
he got so much backlash, but I guess people seem to see the light now.
Um, he said he's going to start drilling in America and tapping our oil reserves
Right,
with a
which is
company
good,
called Drill Baby Drill.
and that's good, especially because of the hypotheticals people have been coming up with the our neighbors to the north and the south, um, making moves to make us hurt.
And on top of that, is bringing car manufacturers here. Like Honda's built a plant in Indiana, I believe he said,
Yeah,
one of the biggest in the world.
yeah. Mercedes, they're working on putting a plant here in Alabama.
What?
Yeah,
That'd be fire. They, of course,
they
Mercedes would go to Alabama.
there's quite a few automakers here in Alabama for real.
So he said something interesting that caught my attention. He said, for every one new mandate, 10 old ones have to be abolished.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
That's like, something simple but effective on, you know, a societal standpoint. Officially said free speech is back, but then he kicked the dude out who wouldn't sit down and was talking literally over him. No, well, literally the whole time he was there, he was trying to talk over Trump.
Free speech and speaking out of turn are two different things.
Oh, you mean decorum? Yeah, he like
Yeah,
complete decorum. He was trying to get his point across by any means.
yeah. by any means are not the best. Is not the best path.
And we went over. He made English the official language of the USA. I mean, like, why you got to do stuff like that? But I get it.
I mean, yeah, with all the states having the choice to choose the official language, then the country has to be straightforward.
Legal border crossings at all time low, which I found was interesting, given that I told you about dude who got deported and then he was back in the states in 7 days.
Right, because he did that on purpose.
Right.
Preparation and payment, you know what I'm saying, and handle a lot.
Froze. He put a freeze on all federal hirings, foreign aid, and federal regulations. Any new federal regulations? My bad.
I ain't hear nothing
Oh,
about ain't hear nothing about Elon today.
Elon was at the speech.
Yeah, I ain't hear nothing about him.
I did. It was what was it? It was something petty. Came across. Hold on, let me see. I'll get back into that. But yeah, last thing I wanted to say, what I took notes on was he withdrew from the UN Human Council as well, which is kind of crazy. Is you think that's a starting point to something else, being that the UN backed Ukraine when US didn't?
I mean, there were several countries that are part of the UN that were not direct supporters of the Ukrainian war. So I'm not totally with that or surprised with that.
Okay, okay. And with that, yep, that's all I got. Anything you want to add for us today, bro?
Mm,
I say it was a clear sabotage during the speech or attempt to sabotage. Like, I want to say the Democrats look mad, petty, and childish, bro.
for
Like
sure.
with the signs and all the extra, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the
Bro, they
Democrats
didn't
have
even
a
clap
whole.
for a cancer survivor, dog. That's wild.
The Democrats are definitely showing their behinds. I'm even the ones who are not involved in the politics are kind of embarrassing us right now.
Yeah, it's
If you really look at what's going on, man, the Democrats are like gun ho. Whatever the leaders of the Democratic Party say, we're just gonna go with it. Like
oh man.
even
And
my family
speaking of
members, I've
which,
been laughing at them, man.
did you check out Shorty I was telling you about?
Huh? Yeah, I have seen a couple of the clips. I didn't even realize that's who he was talking about.
Man, she been on a rampage, ain't she? Let me stop being disrespectful. I'm talking about Miss Jasmine Crockett, Representative Jasmine Crockett, and yeah, she been on Trump head lately. I'll pull up a clip real quick so the people could know who I'm talking about. Which one? Let's go when she was talking about Zelensky on the White House visit.
I mean, it's a lot going. All right, so let's see. We were just told by the Democrats that Elon and Uncle Donnie were bullying Zelensky. Then he turns around and sends a letter of cooperation. And we hear that Russia wants peace as well. Just based off of that, we can see that the progress, regardless of what the media is showing, is happening. So the Democrats are just doing their best to have a tantrum to try to fight for support when,
Bro,
like,
go ahead,
even
my
when
bad.
manufacturing votes, y'all still lost.
In a major way, bro. Like, it wasn't even close. But what I'm saying, like every time like Trump has a term, it's been like under attack and it's been clearly invoked by the opposing party. Literally, bro, like from the moment he takes office, he's under attack. So I commend the dude for, getting what he gets done, even if it may not seem important today or, what I mean, too profound on the grand scheme of things. The steps he take, even under the constant bombardment of attacks from political parties through the media, through the courts, through whatever, the man is unwavering and dedicated. And for that, you can't ask for a better candidate, bro. Like, dude done ran through the mud. Like, a felon being president is like, damn, nigga, this is really America. You feel me?
It'd be
So,
nice to see some things being done for the felons, though. Like, like not having to, you know, deal with being a felon in order to get a job I'm actually qualified for after I've done everything to pay for being a felon.
and clear it being with a system that's set off merit, you know, they may be more applicable for the jobs than the previous employees who no longer get that privilege.
But seeing it written into law would be the breakthrough.
Right, right. That's a topic I want to keep, and we're gonna piggyback off of that next episode. And we'll see what we, as in me and you, could do about that. What do you say?
Now I'm for it.
Say that.
We need to also break down the differences of the political terms from what we think or what we've been told uh, versus what things actually are. And maybe people are choosing the wrong party to support because they're not sure exactly what each party is supporting. And so we can lay down the facts and I have no problem with revealing what my personal opinions are.
That we could do that next episode, and we'll discuss those felon policies and pick up where we left off with Miss Jasmine Crockett going crazy. I'm gonna put a little collage together. We'll go off of that, and we'll talk about the policy definitions, the special things that could happen for
Our demographic.
people in rehabilitation for society. There we go.
Mm.
And yeah, so I have a question for you, bro.
Sounds like a curveball.
It is definitely a curveball, bro. Kinda, sort of, not really, but
Oh wait,
hmm?
Next episode, I got a bat for your curveballs. I literally found me a vintage mini bat for when you throw them curveballs.
Man, don't make me go. Man, you gonna make me get a pitcher's glove and ball. Stop playing, dog.
It's in the truck already. I just ain't pulled it out yet.
Yo,
Let's hit it. What it is?
bet that. So, it's not really a curveball. It's just a question I asked you last time. I wanted to see what your answer was, though. I help X do Y by Z.
I help people understand the principles of life through explanations in plain English.
So I came back with something similar. It was something similar. Look, this is what I put, right? I wrote word for word. I said, I hope young black kings gain interest and increase their worth, contribution, and dedication to country and culture through positive speech.
Yeah, I can make mine sound pretty too.
Right?
Make mine sound pretty too.
Like,
I'm working on mine. Yeah, yeah. I like that.
They kind of they correlate. I like that. What's so you brave, bro? I see you pondering over there.
No, you know me. I'm always pulling on the strings of wisdom so I can apply something for tomorrow. Um, with that, the principles that we're gonna start sharing, we gotta kind of break down the categories. So you're properly defining principles, something that's going to be the same or true every single time, no matter what the varying factors are. So that you know, we gotta open up these windows and doors so that we can all move in a direction that'll benefit the masses. Uh,
Totally agree.
like I don't expect to be a part of any kind of utopia or anything like that, but we definitely got to be in a safer environment because the people in the environment choose for it to be safer.
Wow, I totally agree. 1 second. I'm pulling up the law of divine order. That's going to be our law of the universe for the day, which you can get a copy for yourself. The link is down in the bio. The link is down in the bio. It will be after this video at least. And the law of divine order states that the law of balance days that everything is as it should be. Although man is from experience his full potential of total harmony, there are no accidents. What is your take on that?
So, based on the idea that there is a singular creator to all that exists, we must understand that all the pieces are already put together to work. And so, even if it is positive or negative, the things that happen are in fact to build you for the next level. Period. That's it right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. Uh, yeah, you put it beautiful, bro. Like I said, no accidents. You know what happens, happens. You know, shit, things. sometimes don't go your way. So it's just important to keep a pivot, man, or knowing how to pivot. And with that being said, man, this has been the Table of Greatness. I'm your host, King Crucial the Great, King Chaos the Great. Until the next time, great people, always think with greatness.